You're good.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the March 2nd Community Programs Committee meeting. I'll take attendance. We have Supervisor Puccioni, Councilmember Brennan, Town Attorney Elena Finnan, Beth Greenwood, Jean Fody, Seth Goldstein, and Linda. And I will take a motion to approve the February 2nd meeting minutes.
I will move.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, those minutes are approved. We do not have any public comment this month, so we'll move to community programs. A quick ski club update. Ski club has ended on February 17th, and it was a very successful season. Moving into updates for summer. The 2023 summer program book is in the process of being developed, and it will be posted online on April 1st, and that's when we will open registration for summer programs. Letters have gone out to 2022 supervisors and counselors for our playground camp program. And once we have an idea of who from last year is not going to be joining us again this year, we will open those up to junior counselors from last year to see if they're interested in becoming a counselor for this coming year. Kelly Martin, who was one of our rec leaders last year, will be working as our summer intern this summer. She'll be working with Julie and will be an important part of our summer program. Zoe Schlesinger, who was our pool manager last year and for the last several years, has agreed to come back again this year. So she'll be reaching out to her 2022 staff to see who will be returning. And applications have been coming in steadily for pool and rec leaders, and interviews are scheduled for the first 2 weeks in April. For Easter, our spring hat and bunny parade is going to be held on Friday, April 7th, here at Town Hall from 10 to 11. Just like last year, a bag of candy will be given to each child, and this is going to be an outdoor event only, so if it needs to be canceled due to weather, it will be canceled. It won't be held inside. And we will notify everyone of a cancellation by 4 p.m. the day before. Spring soccer registration is open until the end of this month, and we still need coaches and referees, so if anyone's interested, they should contact Julie Laura for that. And we have 2 resolutions this month. The first one is the submittal of a community foundation grant. We're working on getting defibrillators for all of our town parks, so we're hoping that this grant will cover the cost of the equipment and installation. And the second resolution is to pay the annual bill for Civic Rec, which is our online registration program. And that is all we have for community programs. Linda?
Okay. Well, February wrapped up kind of interestingly. So we had 2 snow days back to back. It had been a while since we'd had a snow day, so we were pretty busy just kind of keeping everything connected. We took a lot of phone calls. We sent out, we took in a lot of emails. I'd like to take that opportunity to get a lot of people get their emails into our system, because we do, we also put a notice out. We put it in the lunches and for the drive-through and for everybody inside as well. Just reminding them that we do the weather crawl. So on channel 6, 10, and 13. So when we follow the school, when they're open, we had to make a judgment call on Thursday because they were not open. They were on break. But we kind of listened to the hum of, what our seniors had to say, and it seems to be it was a good decision in their estimation. So that was good. So, and if you don't see us on the weather crawl, we are also putting out a blast to everybody who we have an email address for. So, so that covers a lot of people. Anybody who had prepaid with their lunches, that got shifted over to the next month, and certainly we were refunded because we didn't have to place that order on either occasion. So we have a working system set up with Pershon so that that gets handled. And that was that. So then we're back to business today, and people were glad to get out and glad to be social. And we had a busy day. It was the first day of the month. We're down. Robin is in Maui, so we're missing one of our coworkers. But we're happy for her. And so, but we had one of our seniors who volunteered to do the book group. So we did do book group today. It was very popular, and we do have a new list. We did the Women They Could Not Silence by Kate Moore. And apparently, this woman who wrote this book is speaking at Russell Sage March 13th. It's a Monday night. And she's written another book, which is really pretty interesting too. So that was good. And then The Surgeon's Daughter is on deck by Audrey Blake for April. So we have that going. We have this March, the 16th, for in-house, we have a woman, she's coming in and she's gonna work with eggshells and tea bags. And then for the March 11th, which is it's for the community as a whole, and it does carry a cost, but it's a life study with a live model. So live model drawing, which is kind of neat. We had some exercise changes. Most of our usual classes are as is. We have a wonderful instructor, Lori, who does our Zumba Gold, and she is being relocated. Her husband's being relocated. So unfortunately, we're going to lose her, but she's so kind that she offered to keep the exercise Zoom. So she'll live out in, I think she's in, I want to say Maryland or Delaware, but she's going to keep Zooming the class. So that's still an option. And then in the meantime, we've been working with another exercise instructor, and she has offered to create a new class called the Total Body Combo, and that'll start in May, and that'll go in and take her spot at 11 o'clock. So that's pretty cool. And she, this instructor, she's also a big favorite of a lot of our folks. We had Coffee with a Cop. He did CPR and the defibrillator. So he took it off the wall, fired it up. It was talking for, about a half hour, 45 minutes. But he had everybody kind of comfortable with it, which was kind of neat because that's the biggest or the hardest challenge with those. And we did have a request from one of our seniors to ask if he could come in and do some traveling tips for seniors. So I think maybe we'll send an email to him and ask him if he would be willing to do that for us. Everything else seems to be coming along. The Alzheimer's Association is scheduled for tomorrow. I think hopefully we'll get it in before the next flight of snow. And she has gotten her, starting to create like a nice little group there. So she's gotten some nice response, and it's good. It's positive, all positive. We, our bus driver, Bob, was out for the month of February. And we have a new fellow, his name is Paul, and he came in and he was fantastic. And we had a great time with him. So it's kind of, bittersweet because we love them both. So, but Paul is actually, he's going to be doing some traveling, and Bob's coming back and he's going to be working for us. So yeah, today was his last day, but it was a really good relationship, and we hope to keep both of them, busy going forward. So that's about it. Unless you guys have any questions.
The only other thing I want to mention is that we're hosting our biannual blood drive down at the senior center on April 10th.
Yeah.
We're going to hold off on advertising that though until the one here at Town Hall is completed, so people don't get confused.
Yep.
But as soon as that one's over, we'll wait a couple days or so and then start advertising that one.
You bet.
Does anybody have anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay, our next meeting is going to be on Thursday, April 6th at 3 p.m. here in the Schaefer Room. And with that, I will take a motion to adjourn.
I will move.
Is there a second? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we are adjourned.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What about close and stay?